What we have seen from XRP over the last 48 hours has been one of the most insane moves that I've ever seen from a top 10 crypto throughout the last 5 years that I have been active in this market making YouTube videos. And as a result of what we have been seeing, so many questions are starting to pop up about XRP and whether or not it's the right time to be buying, should people be selling, taking profits, and much more. But there's one question that I'm seeing all over the place that is repeated over and over and over again. And that question is it too late to be buying XRP Ripple? And my goal today is to tell you my general, simple thoughts as to why I don't believe it's too late to be buying XRP, but you need to be careful, and I'll explain all of that soon. And so with that said, how about we just take a quick look at what is going on with XRP so we can start getting the context to this video, and then I'll start building up my general thesis as to why I don't believe it's too late to be buying XRP Ripple overall. Now, first and foremost, guys, don't forget, if you do want to trade a little bit of XRP yourself on up to 500x leverage, although I highly recommend you don't go all the way up to 500x leverage, you will get a 10% bonus on all first-time deposits between $500 and $100,000 if you do sign up to BTCC directly with my link down below. This means that if you deposit, say, $2,000, guys, they're going to give you $200 on the spot to start trading some XRP or whatever it may be. You turn that $200 into $1,000, all that profit you just made is completely yours, no strings attached. That means you get to keep it, spend it, reinvest it, do whatever you want with it. This is an opportunity to make free gains during this bull market, which you can hardly ever come by. So take advantage of that down below. Now, looking at XRP, let's take a quick look at this, obviously, because things have been absolutely insane. XRP clearly put in an all-time high and on January 4th of 2018 at $3.30. From there, we did see it, of course, go into that bear market of 2019 before picking up some in 2021, heading up towards, of course, roughly, it was around $1.70, but we did a wick up towards $2 for a split second there around the peak of in May of 2021. Now, since then, of course, we did see this bad boy go back right down into that little death channel that was in for the last few years, not really giving us too much. Now, if you've been around, you know exactly why this happened, but if you are new to the XRP Ripple scene, the primary reason as to why we did see this big sideways movement and boringness from XRP for so long was because of regulatory pressure. What we were seeing from the SEC was that they were using XRP realistically as their guinea pig to just try out all of this unrealistic and unreasonable, unjustifiable methods of pressuring a crypto company into doing whatever you want. And as a result of all of this, we saw XRP's price really struggling. We weren't really seeing them being able to fully develop and, flourish as they would probably should be able to as a result of this regulatory pressure. But now, of course, that we are seeing Donald Trump now as the new presidential elect, now that we are seeing the House of Representatives and, of course, the Senate now really starting to be shifted towards the crypto side and a lot of pro-crypto, regulators within those two cabinets. Well, now we're in a spot to where things are starting to open up. What you have to understand is that XRP is a San Francisco-based company. Well, Ripple is a San Francisco-based company here in the United States. And so the moment that all this stuff happened with the president and the fact that we are seeing Gary Gensler leaving, it opened up the door for XRP to really pop like it had been trying to for the last few years. Now, with this in mind, this takes me into my first thought and my first general opinion as to whether or not I believe it's a good time. Not even particularly if it's a good time, because quite frankly, I don't think in the short term it's a good time to buy XRP, which I'll explain later, but why I don't think it's too late, okay? Now, the first primary reason that I have as to why I don't believe it's too late to buy XRP is because we're just starting to see the thing that weighed it down for so long, regulation, is just finally starting to change. I believe that we are in the earliest days of a brand new regulatory environment for United States-based cryptocurrency and Web3-based companies. I think that what we are seeing from the presidential elect and his cabinet and administration are very likely going to be things that are going to open the doors for crypto-based crypto companies based here in the United States to flourish. I think they're going to provide them with incentives, tax breaks, and all of these things to help drive and bring as many crypto companies as possible here so that the future of innovation can be here in the United States. And if this is the case, as a company like Ripple or even a company like Cardano, all of these United States-based Web3 companies, I think they're just going to start to capitalize on all the benefits that are going to come along with it. And so from a fundamental perspective, I can't imagine that this is the peak, that I can't imagine that it's not going to get better from here, that the world of Web3 is going to do better in the United States. If it does, and if we do see Web3 really start to flourish in the United States, which it hasn't been for 4 years, by the way, if it does, Ripple Cardano, those two specifically are going to be some of the biggest beneficiaries of that we've ever seen. So quite frankly, if that is going to drive even more intrinsic value to Ripple over the years, why would it be too late to buy right now? That doesn't make sense. Okay. Now, from a technical perspective, I don't believe that it's too late to be buying Ripple. From a price perspective, I don't believe it's too late to be buying XRP. Now, the reason being is two primary reasons. Okay, XRP has now cemented its legacy within the world of Web3, in my opinion. As the market cap of crypto continues to get bigger, I believe that XRP and Ripple are going to benefit from that, and they are also going to get bigger. XRP is not even at its all-time high yet, but we are seeing the, Bitcoin, for example, smashing through all-time highs. I do believe that the total market cap of altcoins is going to reach a sustainable all-time high at some given point. And if that is going to happen, then that simply means that XRP should as well be able to surpass its all-time high and continue higher. Now, considering its all-time high is clear of $3 and it's still less than $3, hey, still not too late to be buying. But even from more of a technical term, let's kind of break this down a little bit. Even from more of a technical perspective, I still don't believe it's too late. Now, the primary reason that I don't believe that it's too late from a technical perspective is because XRP hasn't done what's called a Fibonacci extension. And if you're new here, what this means is that when a crypto is capable of passing up a very recent high, sometimes an all-time high, but oftentimes just a recent high, what it's capable of doing is called a Fibonacci extension, to where you have this tool called the Fibonacci's that tells you how high something can go. And what we know is that from that move that XRP made back in 2021, all the way down to this move here, it created Fibonacci's to the top side at $3.35 and $6.53. And XRP's not hit those levels yet. And so for that reason alone, from a technical perspective, I don't believe it's too late. I think XRP is going to go there because history says when a crypto can surpass its previous all-time high in the macro, it should be able to reach Fibonacci extension levels. That's just what happens. And so from a fundamental, a price, and a technical perspective, everything tells me that there is still possible room to go up. And if there simply is more room to go up, there is a reason for you to buy XRP. But what I told you all was that there's a bit of a caveat. Okay, there is a bit of a caveat, and I need you to make sure you understand this. Now, I will tell you before you understand this caveat, if you guys do quite simply just want to get better at this whole crypto thing, you want to understand what I'm saying even better in these videos, get more of an in-depth understanding of the technicals and the price and the fundamentals, all that I ask from you is that you stay to the end of the video. Because at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you about the Discord server, which you're going to be able to learn as much information as you could even imagine within a very short period of time. If you're simply trying to elevate in this world of crypto, stay to the end of the video, and I'm going to tell you about the Discord server. You can join it now. Okay, so let's talk about this. There's a caveat. What you must understand is that XRP is in what we call euphoria. Euphoria is a period, and it is the most dangerous period in the world of crypto, by a far unmatched. And what euphoria is everyone thinks, oh, it can't be stopped. Oh, it won't stop. It just keeps going. It keeps going. Everyone has FOMO. The bears are pissed off more than you could possibly imagine. The bulls are making fun of them. The memes are everywhere. You have people that you've never even met before. You have people in real life messaging you, asking you if you've heard about this thing called XRP. I have people messaging me right now asking me about it and things like that. We're in euphoria. When you are in euphoria, at some point, the music will end. At some point, the music will end. It doesn't mean that it's going to end forever, but for a while, the music will end. And so if you are buying XRP now, which it's high, guys, it's high in price. So if you are buying XRP now, you must understand that the only reason you should be buying it is for long-term gains. By long terms, I'm talking 6 months, 1 year, 2 years plus. If you're trying to buy XRP just to make some quick gains, bad idea. It might make quick gains. It also might drop 30% out of nowhere at any given moment. And so you need to only, please trust me on this, only be buying if you are looking for long-term gains. Because again, in the short term, a 20% drop would not surprise me at all, maybe even higher. So you have to understand that that is a possibility. It is something that will happen at some point, and you need to be okay with that. And the only way you can be okay with a short-term drop is if you're in pursuit of long-term gains anyway, and you don't care. So if you're okay with that, I don't think it's too late to buy XRP, and I do think that there is still some potential there, and so I wanted to share that with you today. Now, of course, before we do wrap up this video, like I told you, I wanted to tell you a little bit about the Discord server, because what is happening here is absurd. The amount of gains that are being generated in this server every single day absolutely absurd. Now, to get access to the Discord server, you will need to go through the Patreon. It's either going to cost the amount of a Netflix subscription or even less, 17 bucks a month or 5 bucks a month. And what that's going to get you access to is Insights with Tyler, which is when I'm telling you about the things that I'm buying. For example, we bought some XRP since we're talking about XRP, on November 24th. We go back to November 24th, just to put that into perspective, guys. November 24th on the dailies, let's go back here. We were doing some buying on XRP over in the server right here on this dip, right before this absolutely beautiful run. So you get access to sometimes the things that I'm buying and selling, changes I make in my portfolio, my general thoughts and insights about things that are happening in the market. You're going to get daily technical analysis and price reports, daily fundamental analysis reports. You're going to get access to 2 professional trade teams that are telling you their buys and sells and their trade signals every day throughout the week. You're going to get premium classes on things like the Fibonacci's, 5 keys to bull market investing, live workshops. Just yesterday, Crypto Atlas did a beginner's guide to XRP Ripple over in the server exclusively for members. There's beginner's courses, one on technical analysis. It's 30 minutes long, a 17-page PDF, 2 cheat sheets, and I have one releasing tomorrow on leverage trading about the same size. You get Tyler's tips, which are 2 to 3 minute long videos going over random stuff like, a tour around TradingView, 6 websites I like to use, etc. And then access to the community. As I mentioned before, this community is printing gains, and they're in there all the time just talking about what things are doing, buying, selling, etc. 1,000% gains, 500% gains, 300% gains, over and over. And I can just scroll through and you can see they're printing. So if you want to be a part of this community, if you want to start getting in on these gains and getting in on this education, which is what's so much more important, if you want to get in on that, all I ask from you is go down to the link down below, go check out the Patreon. It costs the same amount as a Netflix subscription or even less, but it comes with all that value that is changing lives every single day. So if you want to go access that, please do. And if you want to trade, of course, some XRP yourself, don't forget to get that 10% bonus on all first-time deposits between $500 and $100,000 on the link to BTCC down below. But of course, I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Is this something that you agree with or disagree with? Is it too late to buy XRP in your mind or not? Let us know down there. Let's chat down there. I appreciate you all for joining, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace out, everybody.